Shalom, Israel. We out here once again. You know what I'm saying? Another week. You know what I'm saying? All praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh shout for that. You know what I'm saying? We out here to speak to our people and try to wake them up out of this deep sleep that they're currently in right now. And we trying to show them the things that's about to take place. You know what I'm saying? In the earth, we out here to try to prepare them. You know what I'm saying? For the day of the Lord, man. Because the day of the Lord is coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? Our people got to be prepared. Because these Christian pastors, they not preparing our people for what's about to take place here. You know what I'm saying? You about to have Jacob's trouble coming pretty soon, man. And our people, they don't know that. Because why? They continue to go into church and continue to get fed all these lies, man. You know what I'm saying? Paying the pastor tithe and money just to get lied to, man. But the true prophet's going to come out here and tell you, thus saith the Lord, man. So we ain't out here, you know what I'm saying, to get paid. We ain't out here to build $1 million building churches. We ain't out here to, you know what I'm saying, get money to go buy a $100,000 car, to go buy 3-piece suits. We ain't out here for none of that, man. We out here to deliver this message, and that's it. We're going to open up Jeremiah 28, verse 8.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
That's it. And that's what we out here to do, man. Just like Jeremiah did, just like the prophets that was before him. You know what I'm saying? Moses, you know what I'm saying? He was a prophet. Enoch, he was a prophet. Noah, he was a prophet. You know what I'm saying? All of them was out there prophesying against, you know what I'm saying, against great kingdom, man. A war, and that's what's coming to America. If y'all pay attention to the news, you will see, you know what I'm saying, North Korea. You know what I'm saying? They getting prepared to what? To come against America. You see in China, you know what I'm saying, Russia, you know what I'm saying, all those European countries, they getting prepared to go to war with America, man. That's the mind frame that everybody is in right now. You know what I'm saying? All our citizens, you know, all the other nations' citizens, man, still right here in America. We the only ones ain't preparing ourselves for what's about to take place. Let me get 2 Ezra 9. Start at the top. We the only ones that ain't preparing ourselves, and then it said against, you know what I'm saying, great kingdom. America is the greatest kingdom on the face of the earth now. But you know what I'm saying, America is going to soon be overthrown and, you know what I'm saying, blown out the face of the map, man.
That's
So
right.
what kingdom, great kingdom that ever, you know what I'm saying, existed throughout history that wasn't taken down? So why would our people believe that America is just going to continue to last and continue to rule and be the top dog on the face of this earth forever? It's not going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? History repeats itself. Only kingdom that's going to last, you know what I'm saying, forever is going to be the kingdom, you know what I'm saying, of the Israelites, man, up under Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh shout. When our kingdom is established, that's going to be the only kingdom that's going to be forever, man. And our kingdom is finna get ready to be established pretty soon, man. Yeah.
The book of Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded. Word without end.
That's right, man. So it said Israel should be saved. Give me Daniel 2 verse 44 too. It said Israel gonna be saved, man. That's the word, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord sent his son, Yahweh Shah, to come die for, man. The world of Israel. We're a world within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He died for us. He didn't die for everybody. And we the ones that the Lord is gonna deliver, man. Because why? We the ones need deliverance. We the ones at the bottom. Every other nation, you know what I'm saying, they got their inheritance in this kingdom. Chinese people got their land. Africans got their land. You know what I'm saying? The Edomite white people, they got their land, man. But what do we got? What do the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans got? We ain't got nothing but the ghettos, man. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? What they designed to put us in. We ain't got nothing. So we the one need deliverance. We the one need saving, man. Read that. 244.
Book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
That's right, man. What kingdom they're talking about, man? The kingdom of the nation of Israel, man. Yasha'Allah, man. Under the you know what I'm saying, the order of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's the kingdom that's gonna stand forever. That's the kingdom that the Lord is getting ready to come and establish on this earth, man. Go to the second Israel now. And our kingdom is gonna last forever, man. It ain't gonna be no certain amount of time. No. When the righteousness is established on the earth, it's going to be forever, man. These other nations, they're going to have to come in. They're going to have to get in order, too. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be ruling over them and governing them with a rod of iron, man. And if they don't want to get right, that's what that rod of iron going to be for, man. We're going to beat them in pieces. Just like what they govern us with, man. They govern us with a whip, man. And when we ain't want to get right according to what they was pushing on us, when we ain't want to serve their God, when we ain't want to partake in they wicked-ass holidays, when we ain't want to, you know what I'm saying, go out in them fields and work, you know what I'm saying, and build up their houses and work in their fields, man, and get their businesses started. What they did, man, they beat the hell out of us with their whip. So that's the same thing we're gonna do with them, man. You're gonna have some rebellious ass people of the other nations that not gonna want to get right. So that's what we're gonna have that rod of iron in our hand for, man. We're gonna beat the hell out of them just like they beat the hell out of us, man. We're gonna make them get right and make them build up our kingdom.
That's right.
Oh, there, give me Isaiah 60 verse 9. Before we get there. Isaiah 60 verse 9.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, and verse 9. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, into the Holy One of Israel, because he has glorified thee. And the sons of the strangers.
The sons of the strangers, speaking of the people of the other nations. Hey, Shalom, bro, you got a second, man? You got a second, man? Alright, come back now, bro. It's important right here. Read that.
And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls.
So the sons of the strangers, man, is speaking of the other nations. And it said they're going to build up our walls, man. Just like we build up their walls. Because every nation had Israel in a captivity. Every nation had us under subjection to them and made us build up their kingdom. If y'all know anything about history, y'all know that, man. But they don't teach true history in school. They teach you a watered-down version of history. This is the true history book right here that our people need to be reading, man, and searching, man. Because the Bible ain't no religious book. It's the history book of the nation of Israel, man. It shows the trials and tribulations of what the Lord's chosen people went through. So why we got put at the bottom, why we in the conditions we in now, and it teaches us how to get out of the condition, man. But what they did when they got this book, you know what I'm saying, they gave us a false understanding of it, a false doctrine of it. You know what I'm saying? They gave us religion, man. And religion is a word, religios, which means to hold back or constrain. So what are they holding back and constraining from you, man? The truth. The truth about who you are, man. The truth about, you know what I'm saying, who these other nations are. But back to the point, it said the sons of the strangers in the other nations are going to build up our kingdom, man. They the ones who are going to be working, you know what I'm saying, and building up our kingdom of heaven that's going to be established on the earth. And just like the first time when the Lord sent us into the land of Israel, during the first time we came out of Egypt, you understand, the Canaanites, the Africans was in that land. You know what I'm saying? They built up that land. You know what I'm saying? They built up the fields and all that. We ain't labor, but what the Lord did, He brought us in there and drove them out, man. So He gave us that land that we ain't even labor for. But that's how the Lord feel about us, man. He had the other nations to labor and build up the land, and then He sent them out and put us in that land, man.
And their kings shall minister unto thee.
So it said their kings gonna be ministering unto us, man. Who they kings are now? They presidents. Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir Putin. Kim Jong-un. You understand? Whoever the president for the Chinese people is, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever the president for the Iranian people is. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be the one ministering unto us, man. Because why? Because they had the Lord's kings ministering and working to them. Working for them, you understand? Well, they got us over here and brought us over here and made us build up their kingdom, man. Them was kings and priests that they had in subjection, man. Of a royal nation, the nation of Israel. So we're going to have their kings and their priests And everybody that's of some type of important, you know what I'm saying, status of their nation, man, they gonna be in our fields and they gonna be building up our mansion, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man.
For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
So the Lord said He's gonna have mercy on us, man. Who He gonna have mercy on? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Give me drop that. Give me Zechariah 8 verse 13. The Lord said, in His wrath have He smote thee, because the Lord was angry at us, man, for a minute, man. But that anger and that wrath is about to be lifted up off us, and the Lord is gonna have mercy on His people, man. The people who return to these laws, statutes, and commandments. So if you don't repent and you don't return to Yahweh the Lord ain't gonna have mercy on you. You're gonna get destroyed right along with the other nations.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 14.
Hey, shalom, bro. Hey, you got a second, man? You ain't got no second, bro? Hey, this is important, though, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what month this is, bro? Like, this February, what month this supposed to be? So they teach in school in the month of February. Black History Month, right? So they supposed to be teaching y'all Black History. What grade is you in school? What grade is you in? Ninth grade. So what they teaching y'all about Black people history? What they teach y'all in these schools? No, this is our history book right here, bro. Like Yahweh, all the prophets, King Solomon, all of them was black men. This is what they supposed to be teaching y'all. You understand? Give me Song of Solomon, 1 verse 5. I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna never teach our people this. But what happened was, bro, when the white people got us and, you know what I'm saying, brought us down, put us in captivity, you know what I'm saying, they took our records from us, bro. And they gave us the false image of Jesus, you know what I'm saying? They brainwashed us to believe in all this, you know what I'm saying? These false doctrine, God love everybody, God came for everybody, and all that. That ain't true, man. We prove that with the Bible, too. Read it. I'm gonna show you King Solomon. You know anything about King Solomon? He was a great king, you know what I'm saying? He was King David's son. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the most wisest man to ever walk the face of the earth until Jesus Christ came, who the world called Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh. Read it.
Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
This King Solomon, now he said what?
I am black.
You go to church. Yeah. They ever brought that out? They ever brought this out right here? You ever heard King, so they ever bring this out? King Solomon said he's black. They ain't gonna never bring this stuff out, man. For why? Because these Christian churches, bro, the Lord is not dealing with these Christian churches, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you seen what happened in Texas, where that white boy went in there and shot up the church. Seen what happened in South Carolina, where that white boy Dylan Root went up there and shot up all them people. Why? Because the Lord, if the Lord was dealing with church, that wouldn't happen, bro. This is church right here. He said, well, 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, that I am in the midst of. And he said, the people, you know what I'm saying, we are the church. You know what I'm saying, them people on that sign right there, bro. Read that, ask self.
Yeah. In the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 24. God that made the world of all things, therein see that He is Lord of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
So what these temples is that made with hands, man? These churches, what they made with? Who build them up? Men and hand build them up. So the Lord said He don't dwell in temples made with hands, man. That proof right there that the Lord is not in them, man. The Lord is in us, man. We are the temple. Give me 1 Corinthians 3:16. To prove that, man. But everything we, you know what I'm saying, we prove and we teach, man, we come out the word of the Lord, man. We don't go up on our own feelings and lean up on our own understanding. And that's what these Christian pastors do. They'll come out there and give you one scripture, then shuck and jive, sing songs all damn day long, now pass the collection plate around. You understand? To get your damn money, basically you paying to be lied to, bro. They lying to you, man. You gotta come up out there because the Lord is finna get ready to destroy America, bro. Like, that's real talk, man. Read that.
This book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temples of God, that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
The Spirit of God dwelleth in us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sister, you know what I'm saying? The people on the sign, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the same people. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel. But the reason we don't know that, because they beat that out of us, you know what I'm saying, in captivity, man. The white man, you know what I'm saying, destroyed us, man. He conquered us, then he divided us, man. Now he got us fighting against each other, man. We ain't supposed to be fighting against each other. And we ain't supposed to be worried about, you know what I'm saying, loving everybody. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be loving our people, man. That's it. Because that's the only people who the Lord Jesus Christ came for. Give me Matthew 15:24.
This 1 Corinthians 1:28. In the base things of the world, and the things which are despised, have God chosen.
So it said the base things in the world and the things that God was to have despised, man. Who are the base things? The base things, you know what I'm saying, something that's real low. Who is the lowest people on the earth right now? Black people, you know what I'm saying? So he said, you know what I'm saying, he chose us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all these other nations, man, they despise us, man. That's why they shoot us down in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because they hate us, because they know who we truly are. Everybody know who we are except us. You understand? We the only people walking around thinking we African American. African American come from two white men, bro. You know what I'm saying? Africa come from a white man named Leo Scipio Africanus. He conquered that land during the Second Punic War. America come from a man, Amerigo Vespucci. You know what I'm saying? So we saying we African American, we saying we descendants from two white men. That's not possible. First of all, you can't come from two men to begin with anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's some type of homo type of shit, to be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our true name is the nation of Israel, man. Yashar. And that's the only people who the world even called Jesus Christ came for. We're going to prove it. Matthew 15:24.
Book of Matthew, chapter 15 and 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said what?
But he answered and
now,
said,
this is Jesus Christ speaking now. He answered and said that a woman came up to him, you know what I'm saying, begging him, you know what I'm saying. At first, he didn't even answer her a word. Now, let's see what he's going to say after she kept on begging him and hounding him. Read.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So somebody said they not sent. I mean only sent. If I tell you to go to the school and check my kids out of school, are you going to go in there and check everybody's kid out of school? Who you going to check? Just my kids, right? So that's what he's saying. He only sent, but to the lost sheep. God only sent him to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, speaking of black, Spanish, and Native American. Because we lost. We lost from our heritage. We lost from our homeland and all that. We don't know who, we don't got a clue of who we are, man. And they ain't teaching us this in the churches, man. That's why we got to come up out the church, and we got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. As a people, we got to gather ourselves together. We can't be worried about no other nation, because a lot of our people go to church, and they think, you know what I'm saying, God, like you said, God loves everybody. But that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? The God only loves his people, and the only people he's trying to raise up, you know what I'm saying, spiritually resurrect is our people. Y'all got any questions? Sure, man.
Y'all should have some questions. Yeah. That's a lot to take in right there. Y'all should have a lot of questions.
When did the deception start?
The deception? It started, give me Jeremiah 17 verse 4. I'm going to show you.
17 verse 4.
Yeah.
I don't have that. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage, which I gave thee.
So this is the Lord letting us know in the book of Jeremiah that his true chosen people are going to discontinue from their heritage. When we discontinue from our heritage, that's when they started deceiving us. You understand? They kept these books from us. At first, you know what I'm saying, they called us reading the Bible. They would put our people to death. So we couldn't go into the Bible and read and see if what they was teaching us, you know what I'm saying, in these churches was, you know what I'm saying, actual fact. You know what I'm saying? It was a lie. So we discontinued from that, and that's when they started deceiving us with all these different religions, all these traditions that we learned. Everything that was passed down from generation to generation came from our oppressors, came from the so-called white men. All the other nations came together. Give me that in Psalms 83. Came together, you know what I'm saying, under one accord and one purpose. That was to keep us deceived, because they know once we wake up, that means the end of their kingdom. So they had to keep us from knowing who we are. But the reason why the Lord let that happen is because we broke his law, statutes, and commandments. What happened was, when we came out of the land of Egypt under Moses and Aaron, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gave us laws to keep. He said, if you keep these laws, you're going to be blessed and be above all nations. But if you break these laws, you're going to get put at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's why we the only people suffering and going through the things we're going through now. So we broke God's laws and he put us at the bottom. And that's why our people, you know what I'm saying, we marching for equal rights. But it ain't no equality till we read the Bible. The Lord said we were going to be above all nations, or we were going to be disobedient and be below all nations. And that's what we at now. Read that.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
And notice that the Lord said our enemies, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't our friend. If they ain't on that sign right there, the Lord consider them our enemy. It's the white man, the Chinese man, the African, because we ain't African, the goddamn Koreans, the Arabs, all them people are our enemies, read.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
So the Lord said these people hate us, you know what I'm saying? They lifted up their head, mean they got pride. You know what I'm saying? They got pride because they were able to overtake us. But the only reason they overtake us is because God turned his back on us. They ain't stronger than us. We know that. Look at sports, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who dominate basketball? Black people, right? Who dominate football? You take us out of that, man, but when nobody watch that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't stronger than us. That's a known fact. We the strongest people on the face of this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Always have been and always will be. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So crafty means sneaking. So they, you know what I'm saying, they came up with their plot of how they were gonna get us from not knowing who we are. That's why they put all those different names on us right there. African American, Haitian, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, Jamaican, you know what I'm saying, what it is, goddamn Cubans, all them different names are the names that they came up with to put on us so we wouldn't have in remembrance of who we really are.
Me and him, we're here from Nigeria.
Y'all from Nigeria? Okay, we have bits of people scattered, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the spirit, give me that Romans 8:16. Because that's where they got us from, you know what I'm saying? They got us from the west coast of, you know what I'm saying, Africa, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like Nigerians and in Ghana and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our people are all over there. Cause anyway, you know what I'm saying, when they had so-called, you know what I'm saying, did away with slavery, a lot of our people went back over there, you know what I'm saying? So it's based on the spirit, and the spirit that I'm getting from y'all, y'all Israel, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the spirit that I'm reading on y'all, y'all are different from the true Africans, you know what I'm saying? Read that, I'm gonna show you. Verse 8 and 16.
The book of Romans chapter 8 verse 16. The spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit.
So it said the spirit itself bear witness with our spirit. I mean, your spirit bear witness with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? If you connect with it, your spirit gonna be able to feel it and let you know, like we going over the curses and we going over how all these other nations are. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, against it, because you gonna know what we saying is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you came up humble. You know what I'm saying? Like sincere. If you would have had probably a spirit of another nation, you know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't want to hear. Time we would have said the African, you probably would have, you know what I'm saying, started scoffing and walked off. But your spirit still stayed here. That's probably your spirit bearing witness with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The Bible. So like you said, you know, our people were scattered everywhere. So we were gonna be scattered to the four winds of the earth. So we're gonna be coming out of every nation. You know what I'm saying? Give me Acts 2 verse 5. Show our people in every nation up under here.
Book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
So that just go to show you right there, you know what I'm saying? Our people are scattered in every nation under heaven due to different various captivity. So you know what I'm saying? It's possible, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are other nation of Israel. Like I said, y'all spirit, according to me personally, you know what I'm saying? I say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all other nation of Israel. Y'all take heed to it, you know what I'm saying? Keep these commandments, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and do it to the end, and y'all possibly could be saved like a woman, like you a modest apparel. Now, our women supposed to have on dress, you know, that's a commandment, you know what I'm saying, from the Lord. Give me that Deuteronomy 22 and 5. All women ain't start wearing pants until they start following behind the so-called white woman. You know what I'm saying? With the women's liberation movement. You know what I'm saying? That's when our women start following behind white women wearing pants. But pants wasn't never meant for women. You know what I'm saying? They was just meant for our men.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Like we said, what pertains to a man, you know what I'm saying? Pants, read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So a man ain't supposed to put on a woman's garment. A man ain't supposed to be wearing no dress. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of our people like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? You got people like P. Diddy, Vin Diesel. You even got Kurt Franklin. He's supposed to be a man of God. He you know what I'm saying, performing with a dress on. You know what I'm saying? He a man of God. He must ain't read this scripture right here, man. That's an abomination unto the Lord. So you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to dress like that every single day. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to that. And then he's supposed to put fringes on it too. This is a reminder. Give me that Numbers 15:38. So this was the culture, you know what I'm saying, the customs of our people. You know what I'm saying? These are laws, simple laws that the Lord gave to us that our people didn't want to keep. And that's why we destroy as a nation of people right now.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. speak unto the children of Israel.
So he's telling them to speak unto the children of Israel, read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
That's what these is right here. Fringes in the border all the way around your garden.
Throughout their generation.
Well, I mean, long what that means? If they say do something throughout your generation, as long as you keep on having kids, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to teach this law to them too, read.
And that they put them upon the fringe, the fringe of the borders of ribbon of blue.
That's what that ribbon of blue is. Read. Let's see what it's for.
And it shall be upon you for a friend, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So that's what it's for, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord. Like, say for instance, you know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We gotta go. We got one out. You want to stay? Cause he said we gotta keep together and
Well, you can yell it.
I don't know.
So we supposed to look upon, like, say for instance, you know what I'm saying? It's a law that say we ain't supposed to commit adultery. So if I'm out, you know what I'm saying, and I see this woman, she attractive, you know what I'm saying, and I'm thinking about going, you know what I'm saying, to lay down and have sex with her, you know what I'm saying, but she already married, you know what I'm saying, I'll look up on my friend like, man, I can't do this, you know what I'm saying, it'll remind me that, hey, you know what I'm saying, thou should not commit adultery, because our people were put to death for committing adultery back in the ancient time, but now, you know what I'm saying, the Lord has grace and mercy on us that we able to repent from that, because if the Lord didn't have His grace and mercy on us right now, you know what I'm saying, all of us would be dead, but we supposed to keep the Sabbath day, like right now, it's the Lord's Sabbath day. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh, you already knew that?
My mom teaches me a lot of this.
Huh?
My mom teaches me a lot of this.
Oh, for real? Okay, all praise, all praise.
What, that's your brother that you with?
No, that's my. He's nothing to me, honestly.
Oh, for real?
We just spend the streets behind. He's more of a co-worker than anything.
Okay, so he no relation, no blood relation to you.
Yeah.
But see, I can peep the different spirits.
Yeah,
on him, you know what I'm saying?
come.
I can peep the different spirits. That's why I said, you know what I'm saying? The brother spoke some truth earlier when he say he can peep the spirit on you. I can tell, you know what I'm saying? You more than likely you are of our people. You know what I'm saying? You might be of the nation of one of the tribes of Israel, because you got that spirit. Your spirit bears witness with our spirit.
No, like you got different tribes that's still in Nigeria too, like the Igbo tribe. They still keep, you know them.
We're evil.
See, so you are
Yeah,
in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They still keeping the custom, you know what I'm saying, over our forefathers and stuff. So yeah, all praise, you know what I'm saying? I beat that spirit on you, though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm evil. I think he's Eritrean.
He's a Richard. Okay, but I know the Igbo tribe, you know what I'm saying, most definitely. You got something. Give me Zephaniah 2 verse 1. All praise, all praise. But take heed to it, like we said, man, America, you know what I'm saying, you see, it keep getting worse and worse, you know what I'm saying? You got all these different pestilences, you know what I'm saying, different diseases. Like now you got the flu, you know what I'm saying, killing people. They said the worst since what, 2009, you know what I'm saying? Constantly, they say it ain't getting no better, it getting worse. Now they got another virus out. They say it's kind of like the flu, you know what I'm saying, but they don't know what it is. They say only people that can get vaccination shot for is the people in the military. So that's the Lord, you know what I'm saying, bringing judgment on America. He letting us know that he's finna get ready to, you know what I'm saying, destroy this place. But give me, hold that draw there, give me a second here, go back a second here, go over some of the prophecy.
I want to hear one more, but then I have to go because I don't know what's
Alright.
You guys are really good.
Alright. Okay, take heed to it now, sis. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Janelle.
Janelle, okay, my name is Gideon.
Yeah, we got a website on the flyer, you know.
Check it
I'll
out.
subscribe to YouTube.
Okay, Strong Tower, Alabama too. That's another one of our channel we got set up. Subscribe to that.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
shalom. sis.
Going back to 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
So that's what we supposed to do, man. We supposed to measure the time diligently, man. We gotta be what? We gotta be about that truth. We gotta measure the time. What do we use to measure the times we living in, man? We don't use no ruler or no measuring stick. So what's our spiritual measuring stick, our spiritual ruler that we supposed to be measuring the time with, man? The scripture. Read.
In itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past,
and we see a part of the sign past, man. We seeing wars, rumors of wars. We seeing you know what I'm saying, pestilence. We seeing earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? We seeing parts of the times arising, man. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, you pay attention to the news, you know what I'm saying, you'll see these things taking place, man. Read.
which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's what the Lord doing now, man. The Lord is visiting the world which he made, man. The Lord is, you know what I'm saying, said, you know what I'm saying, the sins done reached up into heaven now. So the Lord is bringing straight judgment on them, man. He bringing judgment on America. You know what I'm saying? He bringing judgment on these other different places. Look down there in the Caribbean islands. You know what I'm saying? Look at Venezuela, man. They going through, you know what I'm saying, a food shortage. Look at Africa, Cape Town, Africa. What's going on there, man? They got a, you know what I'm saying, a drought of water. You know what I'm saying? They struggling to have water, man. So the Lord is visiting all over the earth right now. Read.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake and uproar of the people.
So you got earthquakes, man, all over the place. You had last year where you had like 3 earthquakes that hit Mexico within the span of about a month. You got earthquake that hit what over there in Iraq, Iran. You know what I'm saying? They usually had an earthquake a couple of weeks ago that hit off the coast of Alaska, man. And they said it was like an 8.2 on magnitude. You know what I'm saying? That was a powerful ass earthquake. So you got earthquakes and all these diverse in different places all over the earth right now. Read.
Now, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee.
So it ain't no excuse for why our people don't know what the hell is going on, man. And why our people can't get their act together. Because the Lord already told us, well, you know what I'm saying, what we're going to be during the end time, man. So it ain't no excuse. You can't say, you know what I'm saying, when the Lord strike you with a judgment or something that you didn't know, man. Only thing you had to do was read. Only thing you had to do was search for the truth. Pray to the Lord, man. The Lord will open up your eyes and understand it. But our people don't want it, man. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, it's the Most High blinding you anyway, spiritually. Because why? He already had 2/3 marked for death. So 2/3 of our people, you know what I'm saying, no matter how much you try to beat this into their head, they ain't gonna be able to understand what's going on anyway, man. So the only thing we supposed to do as prophets of the Lord is come out here and prophesy to the wind, man. And whoever the Lord, you know what I'm saying, draw to this, you know what I'm saying, hey, we can't do nothing but teach them, you know what I'm saying, they spirit hearkening to it, and they keep the law, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. They might be of Israel. If they endure to the end, you know they are Israel, because, you know what I'm saying, only the elect is going to be able to endure and have that spirit and power and understanding to be able to endure to the end anyway. Read.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake these things from the beginning that were spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
So that's what the Lord doing now, man. The Lord is manifesting the end, you know what I'm saying? But our people, they blaming it on Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Donald Trump is destroying America. Give me Proverbs 21:1. Donald Trump is destroying America. Before Donald Trump came off, America was good, man. No, the Lord is using Donald Trump. He making Donald Trump do the things he do, man. Because the Lord is the one bringing judgment on this place, man. Donald Trump is just a man, you know what I'm saying? The Lord put whoever he want in places of power for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you should be glad for what Donald Trump is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because what? We about to be delivered, man. But y'all don't know that. Y'all think, you know what I'm saying, the world is going to keep going on. Y'all going to go vote for the next president, and then all of a sudden things going to get better. Y'all think if they were to put Hillary Clinton in office, everything would be all good. But Hillary Clinton ain't nothing but a devil her own damn self. And the Lord would have used her to bring about the same things, man. You can't offset prophecy. The scripture, what did the Lord say in the scripture is going to happen, man? Read that, Proverbs 21:1.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
So it say the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. So what that mean? What a heart? It represents the mind. So all these things that Donald Trump is saying, you know what I'm saying, that he thinking in his mind, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord putting that spirit on him to do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? This is all Yahweh Shah doing, man. And you know what I'm saying? We happy for that because we know, you know what I'm saying, we finna be delivered up out of this place.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me, read the translation.
as the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will.
Say something.
Yeah, man, like the brother that got you saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Everything is of the Lord, man, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't just say Donald Trump is bringing America down, because you got to look at it. Hey, from our point of view, hey, Barack Obama, he let the America down as well, man. Because why? He instituted this homosexuality, and according to our eyes, man, shit. Now you can after Obama, now you got a whole goddamn massive armor of these damn transsexual, transgenders, and same-sex marriages and shit going on to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't blame it on Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Obama got a hand in that shit too, man, because he made it so well. He goddamn faggot. He goddamn roam freely in America, man.
Daniel 4 verse 17. And they don't know anyway, man. These presidents that they put in office, you know what I'm saying? They ain't nothing but puppets for the elite anyway, man. The elite, the people behind the scenes, the bankers and all that, the Rothschild, the Rockefeller, those are the ones controlling, you know what I'm saying, what these presidents do, man. You know what I'm saying? And Hillary Clinton, she wasn't going to save black people. Hillary Clinton don't give a damn about black people. So it don't matter. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, they both the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? Hillary Clinton stole all that money from, Haiti during the time that storm came through, man. Her family did. Hillary Clinton ain't nothing but a crook. You know what I'm saying? Just some more mess came out on her, too. Well, they said she had somebody working for her group while she was running for president that she knew was had sexual harassment charges on him and everything. You know what I'm saying? So she knew that, and she continued to let him, and she admitted that she knew that, and she continued to let him stay on her staff. Cause why? Cause she wicked as hell too, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no president gonna be set up or that you can vote for that's gonna save black people out of the conditions, out of our conditions, out of our living, man. Only person that can save us out of this captivity, out of this hell, is Yahweh Shah. This the only solution that we got to get up out of this state that we in, man. It don't matter how many Democrats you put up in the goddamn Senate or whatever. That ain't gonna save nothing, man. Y'all wasting y'all damn time, man. We done voted, we done protest, we done marched, and all that time and time again. And how has that changed the condition of our people? Even Martin Luther King said he was tired of marching, man. Check out that. Why they don't never, you know what I'm saying, bring out that speech right there. Martin Luther King said, I'm tired of marching. You understand? So why, years, 10, 20, 30, 40 years later, we still marching and they still killing us. See, they don't give a damn about our people marching, man. They ain't gonna never give a damn about that. They sit back at their home, probably drinking some wine, you know what I'm saying, laughing at our ass, man. They be like, man, look at them dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? They continue to march and protest. See, we don't give a damn. They continue to go to the voting booth and vote for a Democrat, put a Democrat in office. Nothing still don't change. These people, man, like, the Most High did a number on our people, man. When he said he really blinded our people, he really blinded us, man. Read that. Daniel 4:17.
The book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giving it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of man. The basis of man.
So the Lord said he ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he set up over it the basis of men, meaning the lowest men. That's who the Lord put up over us, man. And look at Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He one of the lowest of men. That man, he don't give a damn what he say. You know what I'm saying? He just come out and say any damn thing, man. It's a damn, America is a damn joke. They showed you that when Donald Trump got put in office, man. Give me Lamentation 5, service upon horse. They showed you that, you know what I'm saying? How the hell this man, this racist, straight up racist ass, you know what I'm saying, reality show dude get put up and be the president of the United States of America. They making mockery of you people, man. They say, well, we're going to give them a black man in Obama. You know what I'm saying? Made them think they did something. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing they the one put Obama in office, man. Your vote ain't do that shit. They put him up just to dumb you Negroes down. And then after that, now they say, look, now Obama, they see he ain't even do shit for him, but we know they gonna praise him anyway, cause he got the same skin complexion as them. So no matter what he do, you know what I'm saying, our people praise over what he do or don't do, they gonna praise him anyway, cause they just happy that a black man is a president. You know what I'm saying? That's something they never thought they would ever see, or they thought would ever happen, man. So now they think America is changing. We finally finna start getting ahead in America. We got a black man as president. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie, you know what I'm saying? Before I came into the truth, I thought that too. You know what I'm saying? I was at work when Obama got put in office. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we finally finna start prospering in America. Now I was still asleep at the damn time, but you know what I'm saying? The Lord woke me up, and now I see Obama ain't do a damn thing for our people, man. What has he done for our people? Not nothing. Read that, bro.
Lamentation 5.
Good service upon horses.
Book of Lamentation, chapter 5, verse 8. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand.
So the Lord said, you know what I'm saying, servants have ruled over us. Why? Because these other nations, you know what I'm saying, they was created to be our servants. But now, you know what I'm saying, they rule over us, and it said there are none to deliver us out of their hand, man. So, you know what I'm saying, you can keep marching, you can keep protesting, you can keep voting. You know what I'm saying? There ain't going to be nobody to deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, man. But Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? The Lord let you know what I'm saying, that we supposed to have servants, because we supposed to be kings and princes, and we supposed to be ruling this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? But what? Servants are ruling over us now. And ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, going to be able to save us until the Lord sent his son, you know what I'm saying, Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, back, who the world innately called Jesus Christ. Let's sit on that. Yeah. Oh, you got something? Yeah.
We get our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wickedness.
That's right, man.
Or the wilderness.
They just going through the hard times that we, you know what I'm saying, we in, man. The tribulation and the affliction that our people are in, and that our people go through as a nation, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 9, verse 2. Time for our people to come up out of their dead estate, man. Come up out of their deep sleep that the Lord done put us in.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 8. Let thy garment be always white. Verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
So he said he's seen servants upon horses, man. What that mean, you know what I'm saying? That servants being upon horses represent he's seeing these other nations in rulership. That what them servants being on horses represent, just like you seen the movie Django with Jamie Foxx. You know what I'm saying? And Samuel L. Jackson. And he came out, he said, man, what that nigga doing on a horse? You know what I'm saying? Because we weren't supposed to be on horses, because that represent rulership and power. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to be walking on ground. But, you know what I'm saying, King Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes. He's saying, he prophesied, he said, I'm seeing the other nations in rulership. And I'm seeing the people who's supposed to be in rulership, you know what I'm saying, as servants. You know what I'm saying? So he's seeing the role reversed, man. Read.
He that diggeth a pit.
That's it on that. You got something to add? All right.